A special YouTube channel representation with a special subscriber milestone. A special YouTube channel subscriber milestone representation. As one dare might say, it is worth the presentation. A special YouTube channel subscriber milestone representation. A special celebratory representation of subscriber presentations representing. Well, this is certainly another special channel representation. Hello to you all. Hello. And in recent times, and certainly very recent times as of now, recently an enchanted, fantastic married couple, they've got separate YouTube channels. One of them has just one YouTube channel, but the other, he's got a main YouTube channel, a flying club YouTube channel, and an airgun review YouTube channel. I think a lot of you will obviously guess as to who I'm referring to. Graham and Fiona Hesketh, but this one I'm doing representing Fiona's channel, the Avid Gardener channel, Fiona's channel. And why that is, because in recent times, Fiona's channel recently hit the 39k subscriber milestone. I mean, that's a huge, certainly a great big huge mantle to carry on one's shoulders. 39k subscribers, you know. And it's a well-deserved subscriber milestone in every way. It is a well and truly well-deserved subscriber milestone. And Fiona, you certainly deserve 39k. But to be honest with you, both yourself and Graham, your main channels, deserve 60k subscribers at least, in my opinion. 60k plus subscribers at least. You deserve far more subscribers than what you've both currently got on your main channels. Far more. I mean, I must say, greatly far more, and all the rest of it. You know, you are both that good and really fantastic in every way, for all the content you provide, representing other people who you're very closely associated with, and always having one's back when they're facing a lot of trouble. Those are the greatest qualities both of you very dearly possess in yourselves, and I value this greatly with both of you, and all that. And it was a fantastic visit yourself and Graham recently did with Betty and Steve Gregson, who mentioned me in the video, and I was surprised that they mentioned me. I didn't think they'd stumble across my content, but before I knew it, they were on a live I was representing, and I think they saw obviously Graham and Shapper in the live too. Fantastic couple, a very friendly, fantastic couple. Betty and Steve are, I must say, but a brilliant, wonderful, and extremely friendly, lovingly lovely, down-to-earth couple, Graham and Fiona are, I must say. Fiona's channel namely entails royal family representations, and also certain other celebrity representations too, as well as, in addition to royal family representations, there's celebrity representations and also live streaming content. The most it ever gets to fairly regularly done live streams is when it comes to Christmas time, or certain special occasions like Halloween and all that. But I really don't know if Graham and Fiona themselves have ever done a Valentine's Day or an Easter live stream special, but I can remember very greatly, extremely well, their Halloween 2023 live stream special. That went on for about 2 hours, and I'm hoping they'll do again a 2-hour Halloween live stream special, but for 2024, but we shall see what happens. We shall certainly see what happens and all the rest of it. And normally throughout the year, the live streams they do are very occasional live streams, but they're wonderful whenever they happen. Fantastic whenever they happen, those live streams. Brilliant. And a great deal of fun, I must say. They're always the best times to get together whenever Graham and Fiona are doing a live stream. it's a time for us to all get together and bringing the world together in its entirety, which is the best thing, certainly in my most humble opinion, is the best thing one could do. And it's what we need more of in our very present timing of today, presently speaking, and bringing the world together and all that. And those all around the world viewing Graham and Fiona's content, etc. and all that. The best, it's always, in my opinion, the best thing to do. Well and truly the best thing to do. And I value Graham and Fiona greatly for this. And I've made many, many wonderful newfound friends as a result of Graham and Fiona. And I couldn't be more thankful for having encountered Graham and Fiona. I've been friends with... It's only been 1 year since encountering Graham and Fiona themselves, and already I regard both of them as one of my best friends, but obviously not replacing David Scott, but one of my best friends, who I closely look up to and am closely associated with since encountering, since becoming familiar of them back in 2023 that was. But it was Graham who found my content first, and that was how we first became associated. And it was months later that I stumbled across a live stream of theirs, and honestly, and from that very live stream itself, back in September of 2023, I've never once left Graham and Fiona's side. So what's going on? Sorry, it was just something on my laptop. I got rid of it. Fortunately, I just got rid of what it was asking me. Fortunately enough, but I've never once left Graham and Fiona's side. I always view them whenever I can, since that very live stream itself. I've met many wonderful people on there. And I've got some wonderful newfound friends as a result of Graham and Fiona, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I really, well and truly, would never change it for the world. Had it not been for Graham and Fiona themselves, I would never have encountered wonderful newfound friends like that of Tony Stark, Mary Ipock, Mary and Glenn, Tony, Mary and Glenn, Sandra, that's Sandra Parrott, whose parrot ate her computer keyboards and had to replace the keyboard recently. Frustrating stuff, as one could imagine. Not brilliant. Oh dear. Dear. Mrs. Murphy, lovely Rosie, lovely Lady Rosie, and Michelle Pope. Oh, all of us love Michelle. I mean, I love Michelle very dearly. I mean, I really do. Who couldn't love our Michelle Pope? All of us, the whole community loves Michelle to bits. And Elaine Williams, lovely Elaine Williams, who means extremely well. Well, she always means so extremely well, Elaine herself. Caroline Allen, and yes, Caroline Allen. Oh gosh, I'm nearly forgetting. Who was it? Who is it that I'm forgetting? Oh dear. Obviously Caroline Allen. Excuse me a moment, I need to check again. I'm nearly forgetting. I can remember many others, but I'm beginning to forget. Oh dear, but I've got to be very quick. I really forgot. Normally I remember, because I've got Caroline Allen, but I'm trying to remember who it was after Caroline Allen. I'm just getting as quickly as I can. So sorry, I mean, I've not forgotten where I was, but I'm getting stuck, so I need to check once again. Sorry, I am checking, but I'm sorry if it's prolonged anything. It was never meant. It was certainly well and truly never meant. Never in a lifetime was it meant. I will find it. I'm just a little slow. Susan Reich, it's Susan Reich, that's the other one, Susan Reich, now I just remembered, Susan Reich. Who couldn't forget our Susan? Susan, always so, another one of the extremely well-meaning ones, and always extremely friendly. Not only extremely friendly, but kindly sensitive in every way as our Susan Reich. I love Susan dearly, I really do. Susan Reich, just remembered, had to check, just remembered. And the lovely Rosie, the Scots lady Rosie, and Catherine T. Just remember, I remembered them, but I forgot who the other was. But Susan Reich, Susan Reich, of course, and and obviously Tony, Mary, Sandra, Mrs. Murphy, Rosie, and the Alabama lady, the southern lady. I think that's more polite. Michelle, Elaine, Caroline, Susan, Rosie, Catherine, Jodie, lovely Jodie, Marcia, Mr. and Mrs. Toms, Marcia, lovely Marcia. All of us love Marcia greatly dearly. Christine Raymond, Wanda Badgerow, lovely Wanda, oh wonderful, wonderful lady. Sandy, there's a Sandy Sarge, lovely Sandy. Christine Prince, Susan Elkin, Christine Sockup, Carla, lovely Carla, lovely lady Carla, Maureen, that's Maureen Ingleston I'm referring to, Maureen Ingleston, Maureen Howard, and Sapper, no one could ever forget Sapper, and he's one of my best friends too, Sapper, who's doing very well with his content creation, his YouTubing, Sapper. If I could check little momentarily. Stephen, Carol Tapia, Carol Casey, Carol Spence, lovely Rena, lovely lady Rena, very nice lady Rena, Aoife, which has a funny spelling, I think it's Aoife, but it's Aoife as far as it's pronounced. I think Stevie was, no, that was Trevor Coach, no. Cheryl, a lovely Zeph, lovely lady Zeph, Lisa Perch, oh, Lisa Perch, Lindy, that's Lindy Patrick, Lindy Kay as I'm referring to, there are quite a few Lindys, Lindy Patrick, Caroline Ford, another example, Caroline Ford, Leslie McDougall, lovely Leslie, oh my goodness, so many, far too many to list out. You know, so many. Nah. Oh, many. Razorblade, Ricky, Razorblade and Ricky, other examples. Pamela Morrow, Janet Smith. Oh, Janet, she is lovely. She's one of the newer ones, Janet. Wonderful, wonderful lady, Janet is. I love her dearly. I love her very, very dearly. But I think we'll leave it at that with Janet. But had it not been for Graham and Fiona, I wouldn't have been associated and had the fortunate privilege to have befriended swathes of many wonderful newfound friends who I'm well and truly wishing they were my friends a very, very long time ago in every way, because they are just wonderful. And Ellie, lovely Ellie in Scotland. Wonderful lady she is. And she described me as Graham and Fiona's meet and greet guy, funnily enough. And also through Graham and Fiona, I've had the privileged fortune of being familiar with Trevor Colt MC, the war veteran, and of course, not to mention, the Hutches, Hutch and Mel, and then eventually through the Hutches, Annabelle. And then obviously through Graham and Fiona, Duchess Blair, I've had the fortunate privilege of being associated with too, and Susie Smith and all that, etc. Okay, and all that. We have always our wonderful and a lovely newfound friend, Rona. Oh, Rona's lovely, lovely, lovely Rona, who's a Californian resident as far as I'm certain, I think. But we have always our wonderful moments of fun and all that, and serious topics of talks, etc. There's a fine balance between fun banter, interesting chats, and serious talks within Graham and Fiona's community and all that, you know. And it works out perfectly well. It doesn't. The only thing when it's trouble is when it's troll infested. But obviously, you know, Graham says the more popular you are, the more likely you're going to get troll infested, and he's very right on that. Most unfortunately, but it's what it is, you know. It's something I well and truly believe is the right way forward. And also Fiona advocates the importance of one sharing the right for opinions and things, but obviously not free speech to the point of threatening stuff, etc., because threatening and nature and all that is not the right way forward at all. Oh, and I forgot other friends. Nutmeg Castle. Nutmeg and Castle. I forgot Nutmeg and Castle. Sorry, Nutmeg. Sorry, Castle. But you know, but they're also wonderful newfound friends I'm fortunately associated with. But getting to the point now, Fiona's content, certainly Graham and Fiona's content, is the fine epitomized distinction of bringing the world together and representing a community that really is well and truly most greatly needed in our very timing of today. I couldn't stress that enough without questioning ground of doubt whatsoever. It's just really, really above and beyond anything well and truly needed, enormously so, on a large scale. A content of bringing the world together and bringing people together of all kinds and all background, you know. You know, it's the strongest thing, and it's the strongest possessive grip in a way, and really, by and large, of utmost importance, bringing people together. Oh, and I forgot another friend, sorry, I think I'll say just one more, Sally Ann Loveday. Had it not been for Graham and Fiona, I never would have become familiar with Sally Ann Loveday, who she saw me in the comments section whenever on a live chat many times, and the more she saw me, that she just eventually stumbled over to me, and then she saw what I looked like, and of course Kim Noy. Had it not been for Graham and Fiona, I never would have been familiar with Kim Noy too. Michigan resident she is, lovely lady is Kim Noy. You know, and Sally immediately took a lovingly fond liking towards me. She began viewing me as if I was like a grandson figure to her, son or grandson figure to her. I love Sally dearly, I really do. I love all of my friends within Graham and Fiona's content, I really do. But getting to the point now, I would say it's certainly Graham and Fiona's content, certainly Fiona's above and beyond anything, Graham's too, not to mention, And of course Trevor, Hutch, Mel, Annabelle, Duchess Blair, Susie Smith, the fine epitomised distinction of bringing the world together. And also myself and Saba, we like to represent those examples too. Bringing the world together whenever it's live streaming or whatever content it is we provide, by and large in its whole entirety and all that. And in that fine line and all the rest of it. But, but really, but we appreciate the content you do, Fiona, and certainly do we cherish all that you provide within the very grip of your content, most greatly, sincerely indeed. So thank you for all that you provide, and well done on your 39k subscriber milestone. And I've also, within Graham and Fiona's content, I've received, when they've seen what I look like or some of the things I've said in the comments, some have said some of the most wonderful compliments towards me. I mean, really some of the greatest, loveliest, sometimes emotionally moving compliments towards me too. I mean, very, very greatly moving compliments some of my friends within Graham and Fiona's community have said towards me. And I appreciate each and every compliment I've received from not only my friends within Graham and Fiona's community, but from Graham, Fiona, Trevor, Hutch, Mel, Shapa, Annabelle, Duchess Blair. I really appreciate all the compliments I provide, but there is a particular compliment that couldn't get more distinctive and more visibly moving than this one. It's quite emotionally moving in every way, and all that, It was 1 November 2023 evening. We're nearly going, fast forwarding a good year now. I was conversant with Graham and Fiona because they'd recently uploaded a video. And one of my friends who commented said some of the loveliest of compliments towards Graham and Fiona. And I well and truly valued it greatly. And so I decided to say, and I decided to reply, say, thank you for your kindly compliments towards Graham and Fiona. But when I thanked her, because I valued her for what she had said to Graham and Fiona, I was worried I'd said it to her at the wrong given time. And I was worried I'd inadvertently caused her a disturbance. And so she did get reply to me, and she said, why are you apologising? And she said something to me I will well and truly never forget in a lifetime. She then said to me, you are the epitome of a true gentleman, through and through, which I'd like to say is very refreshing in this day and age. I was in tears as I read her reply. I was really in tears when I read the reply. Tears streaming down my cheeks and down my face as I read it. And as I read the reply, I did reply still in tears. It meant so much to me what she said to me, as I had never received that before until that very day, and I never thought I would ever be depicted as this in a lifetime. And as I replied, I was thanking her profusely. It was Michelle Pope who said that about me, saying that I was, the epitome of a true gentleman through and through. Never did I think, never did I think this would happen in a lifetime, or being depicted as this. There was only one person, and one person I could truly depict this in, or really truly depict as the epitome of a true gentleman through and through. There was one person and one person only, and that was none other than my wonderful late grandfather Edmund. as he, I would certainly say, above and beyond anything, he was well and truly the epitome of a true gentleman. There was one person and one person only who I could depict as the epitome of a true gentleman, and none other than that of my wonderful late grandfather Edmund, as he was that in every way. And I never thought I would, and I truly never in a lifetime thought one would depict this in me, when I could only depict this in my much-loved late grandfather, you know. And to receive that when you could only depict it in somebody you've loved and looked up to is very touchingly emotionally moving in every way. You know, it really does touch the inside of one's feelings, you know. And it really does mean a lot receiving something like that. You know. I mean, I love Michelle very dearly, I really do. You know, I mean, I love her as much as Graham and Fiona love her, you know. I mean, who couldn't love our Michelle? I mean, we love, I mean, I love her dearly. I eventually, and I've even had the fortunate privilege of making 2 live stream appearances with Michelle, alongside Michelle Pope herself, on Graham and Fiona's content. I never thought it would happen, but it did. I was taken, you know, completely by surprise when I saw her on a live, when I was making my debut live with Graham and Fiona on Fiona's channel. It took me completely by surprise when she came on. You know, but the second time round, you know, but I was extremely happy that the surprise happened. And I look back on it with utmost fondness and appreciation from the very time it happened. And the second time I also look back on it with utmost fondness and appreciation. And I think the second time we both appeared on the live together, I really did nearly hit it off with a conversed conversation with Michelle herself. We had a few chats towards the end of the live stream and all that, and that was the best moment we had together. You know. And she said, the weather is gorgeous, it's been lovely and warm, 10 degrees out there. And I was like, 10 degrees? That's nothing but cold, 10 degrees. That's far too cold. And I'd be cold if I were you. I'd put my jacket on my coat. And then she was like, you see the difference between you and I. And I'm not going to get into the greater depth of parts, because it's watchable. The live stream is watchable on replay. And then you probably hear what she had to say towards me about the differences between the two of us. And, you know, and I said, and I guessed what it was that she was very much more of. I just said it with one guess. And then there was laughter in the background in Michelle's corner, and then she was giggling and said, yeah, yes. You know, so that was quite a funny moment. It was a bit naughty, but quite funny in a way. But I wouldn't do it again, because I'd probably get into trouble with the community. No, I mean, I didn't mean anything rude. No. No, but, and I've made a few other appearances with Graham and Fiona too, on their content. Certainly is it something I'll always appreciate greatly, I must say. No, but really, Graham and Fiona, thank you for kindly having me on your lives from time to time. Thank you, most greatly, sincerely, always indeed. Thank you. Thank you. No, really, a great thanks always. And above and beyond anything, what I'd say is a very, very well done on your 39k subscriber milestone, Fiona. Most enormously, very, very greatly, very, very well done indeed on your recent milestone. It is certainly a very well-deserved milestone, but like I said before, you certainly deserve far more than 39k. And I really, really do, well and truly, sincerely hope you hit the 40k subscriber milestone by 2025. When we get to 40k, it will certainly be a time to celebrate. Woo-wee! Oh, yes, indeed, for sure. Yes. But thanks everybody all indeed for watching this very video. For those of you who are not yet familiar of Fiona's channel content as of yet, the link to her channel will be found in the description below. Thanks all indeed. And also, one thing I did want to say, I'm also greatly thankful to Graham and Fiona for representing me from time to time, and I really couldn't thank them enough for it. I never expected Graham and Fiona would represent my content. But even though I never expected it, I'm extremely thankful and grateful that they did it. And one last thing, Graham and Fiona, thank you for all that you've done since becoming associated with you both. Thank you for all that you've done towards me and all your kindness and friendliness towards me, and as well as generously representing my content. Both of you certainly well and truly didn't have to represent my content, but thank you for doing it all the same. I mean, you really didn't have to, but thank you. I really appreciate your kindly gesture all the same. Thank you both most greatly, sincerely, always. Always will I be hugely appreciative of it, big time, enormously. Thanks everybody all indeed for watching. Some of you are not yet familiar of Fiona's content as of yet, but the link to her channel will be found in the description below. Thanks all indeed for watching, and as per Graham and Fiona's philosophy, good night, and may your God go with you. Thank you all for watching indeed. And here is to 40k subscribers, hopefully by 2025, Fiona, and it'll be a time to celebrate when you hit it. And many best wishes and much success always. But on another noting, I am so extremely sorry about the trolling troubles yourself and Graham have been put through the pains with. You truly never deserved this in a lifetime, but hoping it's going to be brought to an end soon. Many best wishes and much success always, both of you.